In the aftermath of his High Court application challenging his own party's ZANU-PF over how it unconstitutionally and illegally convened, constituted and conducted a Central Committee meeting on 19 November 2017 to readmit and appoint President Emmerson Mnangagwa interim leader pending ratification by the Extraordinary Congress the following month, questions have arisen as to who is Sybeth Musengezi. Is he a bona fide ZANU-PF member? Does he have locus standi to file the case? What is his background? Where does he come from? Who is behind his court application? Is he his own man or the proverbial tortoise on a post? The newshawks sought to find out. Essentially, Sybeth Musengezi is a ZANU-PF Youth League member born on 17 November 1984. His party branch is Muzinda. He comes from Chiani in Mount Darwin in Mashonaland Central Province. He went to primary school in his home area. He then attended Mnangagwa High School in Mount Darwin in the late 1990s and later Marlborough High School in Harare after 2000. Musengezi later studied for a Bachelor of Accounting Sciences with the University of South Africa, Bachelor of Economics with the University of Zimbabwe and Masters in Economics, Bandura University of Science Education. Apart from politics, Musengezi has business interests in mining and civil and structural engineering. Yet he is now facing a storm of observations and accusations, claims and assertions about why he has taken ZANU-PF to court over how it restored, appointed, and installed Mnangagwa to power. One of the claims Musengezi faces is that he is the proverbial pole turtle put up there by the ZANU-PF faction loyal to Vice President Constantino Chiwenga, who is locked in a power struggle with Mnangagwa over the unresolved party leadership question after the ouster of the late former President Robert Mugabe, or G40 movers like Saviour Kasukuwere, who lives in self-imposed exile in South Africa. Some even say he is related to Kasukuwere. Musengezi emphatically dismisses the accusations that he is simply a tortoise on a pole. "I'm doing this on my own, supported by some like-minded youths and young intellectuals in the party. This has nothing to do with Chiwenga or Kasukuwere," Musengezi said. "I come from the same areas as Kasukuwere in Mount Darwin South, but I'm not related to him. I'm not working on this case with him. I have never gotten a cent in my life from him." So claims that he is involved in this matter is a blatant lie. He is not involved at all. Musengezi strongly supported Mnangagwa when he came to power, but was not happy with how ZANU-PF had managed the process of his ascendancy, which is what he is challenging in the courts now. Asked if he is a bona fide ZANU-PF member with locus standi on this case, Musengezi said, "I am a card-carrying and paid-up member of ZANU-PF." In his answering affidavit, Musengezi attached as annexure AA and AB his POSB statement linked to ZANU-PF's account through which he pays subscriptions as a party member, and the confirmation letter from POSB, saying, "I operate the account herein described, plus a subscription receipt I attach here too as annexure AC." Being a member of the first respondent, ZANU-PF, means promoting and defending the party's political and ideological values as are espoused in its constitution. It is those political and ideological values of the first respondent, ZANU-PF, that stand harmed by the conduct of the first respondent party and its officials herein cited that I have stood up to defend in this application. I am entitled to legality in the conduct of my party's affairs. I thus have a substantial interest in the affairs of the first respondent, ZANU-PF, as to bestow locus standi upon myself in relation to the party's affairs. I am a bona fide member of the first respondent, ZANU-PF. First respondent's records will themselves show that I am a standing member of the first respondent, having transferred from Mashonaland West Province to Harare Province in 2014. I have attached both my old membership card and my new, personalized electronic membership card linked to the first respondent's account such that I subscribe to the party electronically. I have attached my post office savings bank account here too, exhibiting transactions between myself and the first respondent. It must be noted that before any first respondent's member participates in any election, there is thorough vetting from the first respondent's security department in liaison with the commissariat department of the first respondent regarding membership and standing. The President's Department, commonly known as the Central Intelligence Organization, CIO, also receives copies of the curriculum vitae of first respondents' primary election candidates, as to also do security checks, which I passed before I participated in the primaries for the 2018 parliament.